Yes, my people, them was crack-a-lacking. We're back with another one, man. Father Talks Podcast. First and foremost, man, salutes and love hearts to everyone here with me. I see you got a couple new subscribers as well. Welcome to the family, to you lot. Hopefully I'm dropping something you can relate to. Hopefully I'm dropping something you just rate, man. Whatever it be, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your time. You know what I mean? To start today's episode, man, it's mad, it's messed up, it's crazy, it's just nuts, to be honest. It seems so unrealistic that this is even a thing. I've been seeing how Ian Huntley's funeral, that nasty piece of work, that dirty brother who has thankfully now been unalived, rest in piss, you know what I mean, yeah? Rest in proper piss, you dirty man, yeah? Apparently his funeral is going to be paid by, like, taxpayers' money and that. Why go on with that? That is just hella madness, because from times when someone has done something like that to you them, yeah, two little innocent girl, fire for you. And if you don't know, let me just rewind a little bit, yeah. Obviously, Ian Huntley killed two little girls back in the day. I think it might have been around 2002 times. I can't remember the proper story of what he did, but he done some nastiness, you know what I mean? Ended their lives. God rest their souls, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to them. Condolences to their family, because now obviously all this is coming out. They've got to go through the trauma again. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I don't even understand why that's even being entertained. Any piece of money that is meant to go to my man's funeral needs to go to them girls' family. You know what I mean? Them two little innocent girls' family need that money, yeah? Even my man's daughter, Ian Huntley's own daughter, said his ashes need to be flushed down the toilet. One time. Give him a council funeral and flush his ashes down the toilet and be done with a nasty man. You know what I mean? Because let me run it back with that as well. You hear what I just said? His daughter, yeah? And I've seen a video of his daughter saying it. She looks older than me. She looks about 30 something, yeah? So roughly my age or a bit older, yeah? So you got to think now, his daughter was alive and kicking when he's gone and done what he's done to these little girls. It's mad. It is mad. I'm so glad he's dead. Yeah, obviously, I know he got killed by someone in prison who was a murderer as well. I think it said he was I think he killed 3 people or something. We know 2 wrongs don't make a right. We know this. We've been taught this from young. But in some cases, it has to be done, man. And that's the realness. And you see, for people like Ian Huntley, fire for their blood clot skin, rude boy. And that's what you got. Justice was served. It took way too long, I tell you that. He should have been deaded off as soon as he got put behind bars for what he done to them little girls. But sometimes things take long, do you know what I mean? But eventually it happened. So yeah, man. Rest in peace to them 2 little girls, man. It's sad, do you know what I mean? Like, they had their whole lives ahead of them. They were young. I think they were only like 11 or 12. Do you know what I mean? Maybe even younger than that. Maybe even younger than that. Maybe even younger. Do you know what I mean? 2002. They've been dead for how many years now? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's so sad, man, to think like you get man out there that just got something in their minds that would tell them to do that. I really don't understand it. I can't comprehend it at all. Not one bit, man. But, literally, he shouldn't have no funeral, to be fair. Get his body, just dash it in the sea and let it decompose, you know what I mean? Like, let it just waste away. Because that's all it is, a flipping waste, man. Madness, man. But, yeah, RIP to them 2 little girls. That's all I have to say to and that, man. Next topic of today's episode, though, man. What would I call it? Maybe holding accountability, learning to take the blame, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you remember in yesterday's episode, I mentioned about how like women let a man stay in their yard when they've barely known them and they've only just got with them this, that and the other. Now, me and my missus were talking about that. And obviously, you know, I said to her, like, it's a sad and crazy reality, but some people really have that mindset of, you know, that's all I know. Because, you know, they might have seen their mum do it, or, you know, someone else do it who was a big influence to them, or do you know what I mean? And it's that mindset is washed. Like, we really need to step away from that, because when you're a certain age, you can run with that. This is all I know. I don't know any better. I don't know any different. But when you get to a certain age, you know, you get your own brain. You get your own mindset. You know how to think. You know right from wrong. You know what you wouldn't be done to you. You know what you wouldn't. You know what you'd advise someone else what to do. Do you know what I mean? You know when they say take your own advice. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Like, I think we really need to not run with that, this is all I know mindset, and it's not my fault, this is how I am, because at the end of the day, it is your fault. I'm saying that because, you know, there's been times where things have happened in my life and I've said, yeah, but you know, if my life weren't like this when I was younger, then I wouldn't have turned out this way. But that's mad, because at the end of the day, yeah, I got to a certain age where, you know, I had my own kids, I was working, I was mature, I was old enough and mature enough to know certain things. So, you know, once you get to that stage in life, you know, you don't know everything per se, but you know the basics of life. Do you know what I mean? That, for example, like with me and drinking, for example, my dad was an alcoholic. From COVID to literally January this year, I was bordering on becoming a really bad alcoholic. I was a really bad binge drinker, but I was bordering on becoming I pretty much was an alcoholic, to be fair. I just weren't as bad as, I didn't think I was as bad as what other people are. But my point being, if I did turn into an alcoholic, like full on, I couldn't blame that on my dad. Like, I couldn't say, yeah, but I'm only drinking because my dad drank, because at the end of the day, my dad died from being an alcoholic. So on the flip side now, most man would say, brother, why are you even drinking? Like, your dad died from this. Why are you even doing it? Do you know what I mean? So really and truly, like, that's the right way to think it, though, because why am I drinking knowing that my dad died from drinking, but then I'm going to sit here saying, yeah, I only drink because my dad died, because my dad drank. It don't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? It just sounds silly, innit? It just sounds dumb, man. So yeah, little message of today's episode, man. Learn to take the blame sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Learn to really take responsibility for your actions. Learn to know when you've done wrong. Learn to know when things have been your fault. Because at the end of the day, if you don't know when things have been your fault and you can't see when you've done wrong, then you're gonna really struggle in life. Do you know what I mean? And you're probably already struggling in life. You're probably at a stage where you don't know where you're at in life. So, you know, yeah, man, one step at a time. Every day's a learning curve. But, you know, learning to take the blame, that's one big learning curve for a lot of people. It's Father Talks Podcast, man. It's only real spit around here. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Salutes and love hearts to everyone, man. See you back here tomorrow.